How to Know It's Time for Your Pet to Pass by Cherokee Billie, Animal Communicator. As a pet parent, the hardest thing you are going to face is when it's time for your beloved baby to cross the rainbow bridge. I've assisted many people during this process. I do remote energy work to help the pet and the parent to be calm and prepared for the passing. I consider this one of the most sacred things that I do. Often the closest relationship you have is with your pet. There are people out there who don't understand this, but a loving pet parent does. I feel that this loss should be taken as seriously as the loss of a human child. Pets are one of our greatest gifts to mankind, and our relationship with them represents one of the closest models of unconditional love that exists in the entire universe. For this reason, pets can be our best friend, our closest confidants, our babies, and those in our life we want to see the best for and do the best for. This is even true in the soul's transition process. Pet parents tend to have a spiritual connection with their animals. So when your pet gets ready to transition, it would not be unlikely for you to feel as though your pet is spiritually telling you they're prepared to let go. You may sense this even before or as you are seeing physical symptoms of them letting go of their physical body. Though we would like to be, there is usually not one single sign that we can point to and say that your pet is ready to leave this earth. Instead, there tends to be a group of signs that will tell you when your baby may be starting to release their connection to the physical world. Some people feel they receive messages from their animal when they're ready to transition. You may also receive dreams or images of your pet doing things they once did when they were younger, indicating they are spiritually looking to exist in a more freeing and open place as well as a healthy whole body. Pets do tell you when they're ready. This video goes over a few signs for you to know that it's time to let your pet pass on. As your pet starts to release their connection to the physical, you may notice a more distant look in their eyes, a loss of the ability to enjoy the things they once loved, more time spent lying around or more time spent in one place, not eating as much as they used to, no longer enjoying the food that they really loved, not drinking as much as they used to, losing control of their bowels, starting to lose coordination, losing the ability to walk freely, having seizures or muscle spasms and twitches more often, developing dementia-like symptoms such as circling or getting stuck in corners. You, the pet parent, sensing that your pet is ready to let go, is going to know this more than anyone. You, the pet parent, feeling as though you are receiving messages your pet is ready to let go. You, the pet parent, having dreams or visions of your pet elsewhere. When a pet is ready to transition, the most common thing you hear from people who have already lost their animals is that they will tell you when they're ready, and they usually give signs. Pet transition. For most people, this message that they receive is not only true, it's also accurate, but it does not mean it's an easy message to accept. However, when we live with pets, we play by their rules, and this means we have to abide by their timelines on this earth. If you can sense your pet is ready to let go from the physical world due to a long-term health situation or old age, working with them on the ideal transition process is one of the kindest things you can do. Last year, my beloved cat Tigre passed, and I did energy work on her until the last moment. She passed peacefully and easier than normal. She was suffering a great deal, but it all went very peacefully and beautiful. I have done this for many of my clients, talking on the phone with them all the way to the vet's office and even inside when they're in there, and working with the pet and the parent to keep them peace that they need so desperately, the parent and the animal, to have that more beautiful transition. This really does work. If you can sense your pet is ready to depart this world, you may consider taking some time to set up a soul transition experience that would be most enjoyable and inclusive for everyone who wants to be present and involved, including some of your other pets. Your pet may have friends who wish to be present for their transition experience, and you may want to consider this. Fragrance scent can help a dog transition, or any pet for that matter, such as incense, a nice soft fragrance burning. During this time you may also choose to consider exploring compassionate home transition options, sedatives to make their hospice time more comfortable, calming music, or adding pleasant scents, aromas, and breezes to their space to provide a more relaxing experience. Think about having someone work with you who is an energy expert to help with the transition. As I said, I do this all the time and do it remotely. It's an incredibly relaxing experience for your pet. Also, it helps you deal with this, as this is one of the most difficult moments of your life. Energy healing can help any animal transition. In all of this, the most important thing to remember is that your pet loves you and knows you want the best for them. And as the pet dad or mom in charge, just by listening to this video, you are doing what is most loving for your pet. That is, exploring all of the reasonable options out there as you act on as the liaison between your pet and their medical care team, and the bridge between heaven and earth for your incredible little baby. Whatever happens, know that being with your pet during this time is the most loving thing you can do. There are options for your pet's transition, and no matter what, your pet spirit will never leave you. Remember, they are just changing forms, but their soul and spirit lives on. I hope this video has been a blessing for you. Be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell to receive notifications of when I post a new video. Sending love and light, Cherokee Billie.